Okay, so this video is going to be on Chapter 4, the Chapter 4 assignment. This is in Week 2. Week 2 is currently closed, but Chapter 4 is a relatively small assignment, and I want to pick up those points. So I'll give partial credit if you do Chapter 4 and then email it to me. So you got to email it to me. You will not be able to post it to Moodle because Week 2 is closed. But we should pick it up because I don't think it'll take much time out, and I want to pick up as many points as I can. So notice you won't be able to see this, but in future weeks, the Word document under where the assignment is due will help you. So I want to show you that. If we click on the Chapter 4 homework here, it'll open up the Word document. Now the page that we're on is page 74. We're doing Chapter 4 assignment. There's only one statement we got to print out. It's a statement of cash flows. So it's number 1, Chapter 4 assignment, page 74. Okay, so while we're waiting for the document to open, again my computer's running slow, we will go to QuickBooks and open the file. So notice that chapters 1 through 5, this probably wasn't apparent when we went through it, but we're only using one file really. We're using Century Kitchens for that whole time. Century Kitchens, and we are not adding any data. We're not writing checks. We're not, printing invoices. We're just printing forms for chapters 1 through 5. So any Century Kitchen, so here's the form that popped up. So that's the form we need. That's it. So we need to get into QuickBooks, download it, and then upload it to an email and send it to me. So any Century Kitchen file you have should be fine. If you do not have a Century Kitchen file open, restore it. Again, if you have questions on how to restore it, look at the restore example, or I'm sorry, if you have questions restoring it, ask me on it. You can look at the backup example in under Chapter 7, Week 3 to kind of see the difference between a backup and a restore. The restores are on your CD, and for most of you, we've also put them on your USB drive. So you're more than welcome to restore the file again, and then just print out this report. I'm going to find the file that I have open and just open it. So I'm going to go to Open Files. I'm going to look for Century Kitchen files. I'm going to go to Open. If I don't have a file to open, I could just restore another one. So I'm going to go to Next, and I'm going to go to My Computer, and here's my drive, Charter. You don't have these files. You have a Student Files. Accounting 120 is the class we're in, Student Files, and then I put my Century Kitchens under Week 1, Day 1. Because that's where we started working on it. We worked on it all the way through Chapter 5. Okay, so here's the Century Kitchens. Okay, so we are now, I'm not restoring, I'm just opening the Century Kitchens file that we worked on chapters 1 through 5. And again, it doesn't matter which chapter we worked on it because we didn't change it. All we did was memorize some reports. So that is what we will open. Come on. Alright, here it is. And all we need to do, so now Century Kitchens is open. All we need to do is go to Reports, and the I'm going to close this. I like to look at it as a list, and the statement of cash flows is a financial report, so we're on the financial reports area, and then I'm going to scroll down till I see cash flows. Going to be at the bottom, I believe. There they are, cash flows. Here's a statement of cash flows under the cash flows, and I'm going to run that report. The date range they want is the month of January. The month of January starts on 01/01/09 to 01/31/09, and there's the report. Now, we did make an adjustment to adjust depreciation up here. I'm not overly concerned with that. I'm willing to, if you turn this in, I'll give you partial credit for it. So because it's late, not because you didn't move that. Um, Statement including, and so they want no cents and all that kind of stuff. So let's go to customize report, and we're gonna take off. He wants a statement including amounts without cents, so no cents. And with the left-hand layout, that's in the header footer tab. We want it on the left-hand layout. Be sure and include your name in the extra footer, so I'm gonna put my name here. And okay. So now there's two ways we could do it. I told you before we could export it to Excel. I would rather, if you're not going to put the titles on it, I would actually rather save it as a PDF file, because it's actually easier to read if you don't put the headers on it. Now I need to put it somewhere where I can find in my email to attach it. So I'm going to put it under my drive, charter, student files, and I'm gonna put it under week 1. Actually, this was week 2. I'll put it under week 2, and I'll just put it right here. So when you save it as a PDF, do not delete the point PDF, and I would call it just what it is. Statement of cash flows, date 01/31/09, and save it there. Now you want to go into your email account, find this and attach it and email it. So the email account, if I go into my drive, we'd have to find it again. So where did we put it? We put it under my USB drive. You don't have this. You don't have this. And student files. Oops, sorry, it's not accounting 100. It's. Well, I think that's where I put it. Whoops. And there it is right there. It's a PDF file. So I put it under the accounting 100 folder. Again, the biggest problem with these are, where did I put it? How can I attach it? So here's what it looks like in PDF format. You need, wherever you save it, I don't care where you put it, you have to go and basically find it and attach it to an email and send it to me. And when I open it up, it'll look like this, and I'll give you partial credit for it. So that is that. Let me know if you got questions.